swim in the pool during the day, followed by gourmet dinners and drugs at night. One evening, Slater notices the scar next to Frida's eye, and asks what happened, but she claims to have no idea. She then questions her about her nails. Frida responds by explaining her small brand, Animals, which is a combination of the words animal and nails. The answer seems to satisfy him, but he suddenly excuses himself and leaves. He leaves in such a hurry that he forgets his vaporizer. As Frida is observing the vaporizer later, she notices dirt under her fingernails, which shocks her. The next morning, when Frida goes to return the vaporizer, she sees Slater leaving his therapy session with Dr. Rich. Frida greets the doctor, and reminds him of when Slater introduced them at the gala, as well as the joke about blinking twice. But the doctor nervously agrees with her, before quickly leaving the mansion with a red gift bag. One night, everyone is dancing and having fun, until they hear a scream. It turns out that Jess has been bitten by a snake. Slater kills the snake with a bottle, and assures her that the venom is not deadly. However, she begins to panic for some reason and leaves the party. When Frida approaches her, Jess says she wants her phone back and wants to leave. She claims that something bizarre is happening here, and that these people are strange. But Frida refuses to leave, claiming that, for the first time in her life, she doesn't feel invisible, and this is the vacation they have always desired. In the end, Jess also agrees and decides to stay on the island. Later on, while staying alone, Jess experiences a nosebleed. The next morning, Frida begins her day by showering and applying the same perfume. She then goes for a walk, during which she comes across a red bag lying on the floor in front of her room. Curious, Frida enters the room, and discovers a large number of red bags inside. Just then, the old maid arrives, and starts calling her Red Rabbit again. She also gives Frida a strange green liquid, which the latter takes a sip of without hesitation. But the maid quickly points to some snake remains, revealing that the liquid is actually venom extracted from all of the snakes they have caught, and Frida frantically leaves the room. In the next scene, she has a strange dream in which she sees Jess holding a knife and asking her to hide it. When Frida wakes up, she doesn't feel well, and her appearance catches Sarah's attention. Lucas then shows up with a bruise on his eye, but no one pays much attention to it, just as no one notices Jess's absence. After breakfast, the men are excited to go fishing, while the girls decide to stay behind. One of the girls takes out Jess' lighter, prompting Frida to ask about her. But shockingly, none of them seem to recognize or remember someone named Jess.